So this is Callum from EnglishShooting as always, and although the second vlog of this Netherlands Glock shooting trip, this is the first day of actually getting there and first day of the trip. So I've got John behind me there. We've just made the trip down to Dover. As you can see, I've got the port and the cliffs behind me. It's quite windy and blowy down there. But we've just arrived, plenty of time, made really good time on the motorway, and we're just going to grab something to eat. Didn't really have breakfast this morning, so quite hungry, quite peckish, and we've got a bit of time to kill. So we're going to go and get some food, wait for the ferry, get on the ferry, and I'll probably catch up with you guys there. See you in a bit. So we're on the boat now, just got in, pretty much one of the first cars onto the boat, so we're going to be one of the first off. It's a pretty nice day, as you can see, sun shining behind me, blue skies, brilliant start to the trip. We're just I guess going to do the typical Dover-Calais boat thing, go and see the duty free, see what bargains are to be had, and just chill and enjoy the sunshine and the sea. So nothing really happening at the moment, but as I said yesterday, I'd do a Q&A quickly, and big thanks to everyone that asked questions and actually gave me something to answer today. That could have been quite embarrassing, but I'll get straight into it and try and give as quick answers as possible and keep things short. So Sam Young, why did you sell your Remington 870? Well, I don't know if many of you knew, but I think even before I started the channel, I bought a Wingmaster, really old sort of 1970s 870, and at the time I don't think I even had my FAC. I hadn't done any sort of practical shotgun or mini rifle or anything like that. I bought it basically for clays, and pump actions aren't the best for clays. You can use them, they're great fun, and that's all I bought it for. I didn't end up using it, sat in the safe, hadn't done practical shotgun, so I just thought I'd sell it. John Bivvy, are these organised trips or just a bunch of mates going over? And you'd be quite interested to know more, as you quite fancy it himself. So these trips are being run by the Kentucky Firearms Club. Now, some of you will know that they did the first UK 3-gun, 2-gun championship ever, or match, and they organise it. It's sort of a side venture as well. There's a guy called Dave Kiddle, and he runs a company called American Shooting Trips that I'm going to be doing a video on very soon, so keep an eye out for that. But he runs these trips as part of the club as well, so it is a proper organised thing with clubs, and anybody's welcome to come along. It's, you know, I've never been on one before, but this weekend's going to pretty much show you what you're going to get up to, and yeah, anybody can come, anybody's welcome, and they're fully organised, everything's taken care of. It's a flat fee, you get your gun, your holster and your ammunition, everything's inclusive. I've got Will J. Speaking completely honestly, do you ever think the UK gun laws will be relaxed, with the ability to own handguns or semi-automatic rifles, as opposed to it becoming worse for shooters? I could see us getting back sporting pistols, so 2.2 Olympic pistols. Just with the current atmosphere and, you know, what's going on with guns, with the EU sort of pushing for more regulations, I think it's very unlikely that we're ever going to get anything better at the moment. Is it possible to take your guns to the Netherlands? Can you get an EU pass? Yes, there's something known as like an EU license. You have to apply for it and you can take your guns over to the EU. Ryan Jones, what would you say is a good UK legal semi-automatic rifle apart from the Smith & Wesson 1522? It's a really easy question to answer because there's two guns that you should have. Two guns that definitely, and that's a Smith & Wesson 1522 and a Ruger 1022. If you haven't got one, or you haven't got either, you should definitely have one, and even if you've got one, you should definitely have the other. Airguns HD. If there's an apocalypse, which 3 weapons would you take and why? Well, if you're including a knife as part of one of those weapons, it would be a machete, a 2.2 moderated Smith & Wesson 1522, and probably my Beretta 1301 shotgun. So I've got BLE Firearms. Hey Callum, I was just curious, are you a fan of military surplus rifles? If so, what do you prefer? Owen, enjoy your trips. Well, thanks for that. And yes, I do like military surplus. I've got a Mosin Nagant already, and I have an Enfield on my ticket. I have to be biased and say that I like the Mosin. I just fell in love with it the first time I saw it, seeing those flames coming out the muzzle, just absolutely incredible. If you could make a single minor, no legalisation of handguns or self-loading rifles, change to the law, what would it be? Well, this is already sort of coming into position. It's coming into law. It's being talked about. I don't know if it's there at the moment, or if it is actually going to come in, but it's the whole thing about Section 1 shotguns and long barrel pistols not being able to use by a club. I just think that's absolutely stupid. I think that if you're in a club, you should have access to all types of guns. And number 2, what's my dream gun? Because I live in the UK, I'm going to have to say a pistol. Now, before I went out to the States, I probably would have instantly said the Beretta 92 FS. I'll still stick with the 92 FS. However, I would just be happy with a Glock 19. If someone said that I could own one, I'd just be absolutely ecstatic for that. So I've got the last question here. I'm sorry if I've missed any of your questions or I've not seen them. I have tried to sort of get all of them to answer. But last one, I think a good one to finish on. Jake Norman, why did I start YouTube? Really, it was to help other people get into the sport and to make sure that people didn't sit there not knowing what they could do in the UK, just like I had for 21 years. So there you go, there's the Q&A session. I hope it was enjoyable for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the answers. So we are well and truly in Belgium at the moment. It's saying we're about 100 miles away from Eindhoven. So I'm just gonna sit back and let John carry on doing all the driving and wait until we get to Eindhoven, and I will talk to you guys then. So, about 400 miles, 4 countries and a ferry later, we've finally just arrived at our hotel, Golden Tulip, just outside Eindhoven. Really nice scenery. The whole of sort of Holland is a lovely country, nice and clean and green. The hotel is looking good over there. Where you can see nice little sort of cottagey feel. Literally just got in the car park this second, so we're just gonna stretch our legs and go in and check in and rest out and maybe head out for a drink later. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, so we've just got into the room and I have to say I am really impressed. I sort of booked this hotel because it's the same brand as the hotel that everyone else is staying in that was full, and it's just really nice. It's, you can see, just really well finished, nice flat screen. The whole hotel, it's got like a proper sauna and spa area. We've got a little balcony here. Just really nice area, just nicely furnished and just quite posh actually. We did look a bit rough coming in through the front door as everyone else sat outside having this really nice dinner, really nice restaurant, and there's us just 400 miles worth of car journey, just looking a bit, a bit knackered, a bit rough. But yeah, we're here, we're settled in. So I think the plan is to get our stuff in, and then we'll head out and probably go and get a drink somewhere. So that was quick. We went out and went to Eindhoven into the town, into the city here, and went and had a look around. Didn't actually end up getting something to drink. We thought actually, because John's driving about, thought we'd come back and have a couple of drinks at the hotel. But the hotel bar sort of shuts a bit early. I had this really nice idea of a beautiful sweeping shot of a nice Dutch pint, and obviously the idea of myself enjoying quite a nice Dutch pint, but wasn't to be. So we've come back up to the room. To be honest, we're both pretty knackered. I think John more than me after doing all that driving. So we're just gonna call it a night, get to bed, and look forward to the day tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed the vlog today, guys. Check out the vlog tomorrow. It's only gonna get better.